What's going on, guys? It's Jesse at Helmet Crew Auto Spot, and today I actually want to show you something a little different. I want to show you guys what it's like to actually own a ceramic coated car. So this car here is my wife's vehicle. This is a 2023 Audi Q5. It has paint protection film in the front. It's got coating over the rest of the car, but man, I mean, I don't know if you guys can see, but this thing is nasty. Look at this thing. Ugh. So this car, I only ever get to wash it about once every other month. I'm busy, you know, I'm running a shop. I have to take care of you guys. With this vehicle, I let it get nasty. I only, like I said, get to washing it about every other month. It gets parked outside a lot, and I honestly don't really take care of it. I do this on purpose to see what I can get away with on a ceramic coating. A lot of ceramic coatings on the market, when you neglect them this way, they just give up, right? They lose a lot of their hydrophobic properties, they dull, and especially up north of Minnesota, they just straight up fail. They don't revive at all. So today I want to show you guys what it's like to actually own a car and drive it every day. So I'm going to go ahead and wash the vehicle, and I will show you how it revives and how it holds up to, honestly, like abuse. Alright, so first things first, you got to rinse off the car. This is my pressure washer here. So let's go ahead and see how it holds up. So right away, I mean, check that out, guys. Like, a lot of the dirt, I mean, you see the dirt in the bubbles, right? You see all that? You see all that? That's dirt getting tracked by the water and rinsing off, right? So with just the rinse, I mean, check that out, right? With just the rinse, you can see how stuff doesn't really want to stick to the car. It'll come off with just a rinse. So let's take a peek. Yeah, you see that? Look how much dirt rinsed off the car. I mean, let me get a zoom up of these little water bubbles. See all that dirt trapped in that water bubble? That's because dirt would rather stick in the water than to the car, because the car is so hydrophobic. And when I say your car doesn't get quite as dirty, this is what I'm talking about, right? It becomes really easy to clean because stuff just doesn't want to stick. So let's go ahead and rinse off the car. Let's do this hood. Check this out. Ooh, look at that, guys. Look at all that dirt rinsing off. Amazing. Let's take a peek at that front end. You see a lot of this kind of stuff is coming off really easily as well. Look at that. So I wish there were some bug guts, but usually this step here, you rinse like this and most of the bug gut flies off. So check this out. Like, look at all that dirt. Watch. So a lot of people have this misconception, like if their coating doesn't beat up water anymore, they think the coating is broken or it's failed. In reality, it's just dirty. But it's really awesome when it's this dirty and it's still sheeting off water. Like, look at this panel. It's so nasty. Let's rinse it off. Look at that. So when I stress test coatings, this is what I stress for, right? All coatings are gonna look good the day you apply it, duh, but how will they look after, you know, a month or two of just straight neglect? And I'm glad to say that this is holding up really well. So let's take a peek at the wheels here. First of all, the wheels aren't even that dirty, and keep in mind these wheels were subjected to the same condition as the paint. And yeah, you'll notice that it really isn't that dirty. I mean, these are silver wheels. I mean, look how clean that barrel is. Check it out. Pretty nuts. Coating is definitely doing its job here. I've got a dedicated wheel cleaner here in this little foamer that I'm going to go ahead and spray the wheel with. There you go, nice and even. We've also got CarPro retire, which is what we use to clean rubber and tires, and as we spray it onto the tire, just like that, as it begins working, it'll start to bleed the tire brown. We're going to use our third bucket. This is a dedicated wheel bucket just for wheels. You never want to use this bucket on paint, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and take my wheel woolly here and get in here all up in the barrel, get it nice and clean. Check that out. Man, you can actually see there's quite a bit of grime getting cleaned by this agitation, as well as the chemical doing the job. So let's go ahead and clean these barrels up nice and easy. They're looking better already. All right, so now that that's taken care of, we're gonna take the brush, get in the water, go ahead and clean the spokes. Thankfully, like I said, this wheel is not that dirty, so this is taking me a lot less labor than the first time I washed it. I mean, as I wash it, look how much dirt comes off the wheel, right? Look at all that. That is the chemical doing its work, and then the ceramic coating on these wheels are helping keep it really clean. Check that out. So it becomes really, really easy for me to clean this. I'm not sitting here scrubbing my wheels, trying to get it look clean, right? So as I clean it, super, super easy. Again, nothing really wants to stick. Now finally, we move to the tire that we sprayed a CarPro retire. Look how brown that foam is, right? So as I scrub this tire clean, all that brown gunk is coming off these wheels. Look at that, guys. Whew. So now I'm gonna go ahead and rinse it off. I'll show you guys what it looks like. Here we go. Man, that wheel's cleaning up pretty nicely. Look at that, guys. That looks like a clean wheel to me, and more importantly, clean tires too. So when we go and apply tire dressing, it's gonna be nice and neat. All right, so we're using CarPro D-Scale today to do the maintenance on this car. D-Scale is a much more aggressive soap. It's designed to unclog ceramic coatings and really just deep clean it of chemicals. So let's go ahead and spray the car down with it. So now we're gonna do the 2-bucket wash. It involves 2 buckets. In each of these buckets, they're gonna have a little grit guard. This collects the dirt at the bottom of the bucket and keeps it out of your mitt. Speaking of your mitt, we're gonna be using a microfiber wash mitt. This one is from CarPro. It's called the Microfiber Madness mitt. I really like this mitt. So you got 2 buckets, one for rinse and one for wash. The rinse bucket is where you're gonna dunk your mitt after you get done with the dirty panel, and you scrub it against the bottom of the mitt to clean your mitt from any of that dirt. Then you're gonna dump it into the soap bucket or the wash bucket. And to prep your soap bucket, you're gonna wanna add some soap, and then you're gonna wanna foam it like this. Look at all that foam that's getting generated. See that? All the suds, that's what you wanna see. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and do a panel for you guys to take a peek. So what you wanna do is you wanna get your mitt nice and soapy like that, see? And then you're gonna wanna wash top down. So I'm gonna do one panel at a time. I'm not using a lot of pressure, just kind of letting it glide across like this, you see? And the reason why is you wanna let the soap and the chemicals do all the work. You don't wanna have to be scrubbing anything off. And thankfully with the ceramic coated car, you really will not have to. So what I will do now is, now that this side is kind of dirty, I'm gonna flip it to the other side, and I'm gonna go ahead and do the other side of the hood here. So you can see when you're washing in direct sunlight, even though it's early in the morning, it'll start to dry out pretty quickly. So you don't want to take too long. You want to just go ahead and wash your car. So I'm going to go ahead and do this panel by panel just like this, and I'll show you guys what it looks like after. So real quick, my mitt is dirty now, right? I just got done washing the hood of the Audi. So I'm gonna take my dirty wash mitt and I'm gonna go and scrub it against the bottom. You'll see I'm going left and right with it, kind of like I'm doing laundry. I'm pushing it against the grit guard so that it cleans all that dirt off my mitt. Now I got a clean mitt. I'm gonna dunk it in the soap bucket, and I'm gonna go ahead and do the other panels. We're gonna go ahead and rinse out the car, kind of see how it looks. So you can see a lot of the grime is washed off really easily. All the soap is coming off easy. Check it out, check it out. Yep, looking really good. Look how tight the water beads are. See that water just wants to roll right off. Look at that. Man, that's looking good. So when we're rinsing, we want to rinse top down so that we don't waste water, but it also saves time. I'm gonna go ahead and rinse the top here. See, check it out. Oh, that's looking really good. You guys see that? Look at all this water just coming right off the glass like nothing. Look at that. Now we're gonna go ahead and do the side glass. Look at all this coming right off like nothing. Amazing. You can see now the water's starting to sheet off in big chunks. See that? That's what you want to see right there. Wow. And that is dry, you guys. That's amazing. So a little fun fact, I'm actually A/B testing coatings on my wife's car. And I actually split it right in half, and you can actually see the line. Look, you see that line going down the middle? That's actually 2 different ceramic coatings. Isn't that crazy? So I product test all of my coatings to see how good they do in real world testing. And you can actually see they're both holding up pretty decently. That's how easy it is to dry, guys. We washed the car, we cleaned the wheels, tires. We didn't have to do that much decon because the coating held up really, really good, so I really didn't have to, but look at the end result, you guys. You guys see that gloss? That thing looks amazing. I mean, look at that. So this is no toppers, no wax, no nothing. This is just wash and dry. So as you guys can see, the ceramic coating holds up really well. When it cleans up, it looks like wax pretty much all the time. Man, look at that intense glow, you guys. Again, this is a car that I neglected. I really let it go, but look at that gloss. It does not give up, right? And you guys saw how easy it was to clean, even though I haven't washed it in like 2 months. And so that goes to show you guys that the ceramic coating actually works. It's not a gimmick. You guys look at this, it almost looks like I spent the afternoon waxing it, but no, this is just a wash. This is just the coating doing its job. And so if you guys want this on your own vehicle, packages start as low as $750, so it doesn't have to break the bank. You can see how that 7-year ceramic coating holds up so well to abuse. That's why I love that package. And so if you want that experience for your car, whether it's a show car or a daily driver, you hit me up. We're booking right now into April, late April actually, so it's getting pretty busy here at Humble Car Auto Spa, but if you want this done, I'd love to have you. It's Jesse at Humble Car Auto Spa, signing out.